Hey there. So in my last video, I talked about stitching one-liners and creating faces. And today I am experimenting with multiple medias to see how I can enhance those stitched faces. So the first thing I'm starting with is some homemade walnut ink. I grabbed a scrap and I quickly stitched a little face, kind of a cartoon face. I guess they're all kind of cartoon faces. I'm just adding a layer of walnut ink here to help define the face. The walnut ink will not be washable. I believe if you washed your quilt, if you used this, I believe it would probably wash out. I am going to also use some additional mediums that are also water soluble in this video, and they also would wash out, so you definitely want to use this on something that is not going to be washed and probably not going to be hung in direct sunlight as well. So fair warning. Here I'm using a Tombow marker. These are water soluble as well. They come in lots and lots of colors, and I'm just adding a second layer to create some depth. At this point, I'm not sure if I'll choose to use any of these on an actual quilt, but it's worth the experiment. It probably would be a good idea to actually wash one and see what stays and what doesn't stay. Then you would know. So the black in the eyes is a acrylic marker pen. And here I'm just using a graphite pencil to add a little detail. And here we have a watercolor pencil. And because the fabric was still slightly damp from the walnut ink, it actually went on kind of nicely. So if I did this again, I would probably do the walnut ink and then add the watercolor pencil next while it's still damp. And this is a white watercolor pencil, just giving her some highlights in her eyes. And here she is as is now. I think I need to play with this a little more and see where it takes me. If you have ideas or suggestions for other ways to play with things like this, or if you've tried things, I'd love to know. Leave them in the comments and we'll co-create together. That's all I have for today. See you next time.